Welcome back, Disruptors, to the Point of Impact podcast. I'm your host, Aaron Hale, and today I want to ask you a question that I asked my son recently, and frankly, I've got to ask myself from time to time. Is that a reason or an excuse? Well, when I asked my son, I could hear the confusion in his voice. Sir? Now, the purpose for me asking my son this question was that he recently got a poor grade on an assignment, and I asked him why the grade he'd gotten this low grade, and he said that it was because he had points deducted for turning it in late. He went on to explain that he turned it in late because he couldn't turn it in on time because the Wi-Fi was out and it was an online assignment. Well, seeing the holes in this explanation, I asked him, is that an excuse or a reason? And when I didn't get an answer for that, I asked him, do you know the difference? See, we all have mistakes, we all have failures, and because of these things, we use them to hold ourselves back. We don't feel worthy enough or qualified to enjoy the achievement, enjoy success, to reach our goals, or to attain that vision, the dream we have for the future, and the impact we want to make. We've failed in the past. We feel the pain of that failure, and we use it as a shield to protect us from future pain and failure. And unfortunately, what we're really doing is using it as a chain, an anchor that holds us back from that success, from us following through on our plans and our goals and reaching that vision. So, what we're telling ourselves, I'm not good enough. I'm not strong enough. I'm not smart enough. I've had these failures in the past. I've lost, lied, stolen, cheated, and I'm not good enough. I've had bankruptcies, failed relationships, failed businesses. I've been addicted, evicted, abused. I've been hurt. I've done the hurting. And I've failed, and I feel the pain of those failures. And the reason, the excuses we tell ourselves, they hold us back. They keep us from doing what we need to do. One way to tell the difference, if you're not quite sure, is to ask, well, what then? What next? I can't do this because of this. Well, then what? If the answer to what next or then what is nothing, you don't have an answer, or maybe your answer doesn't take you towards your goals, towards that success, then what you've got is an excuse. And I'm telling you right now, they're all garbage. Excuses are useless. And the truth is that our failures are full of information, especially the painful ones. Our failures are full of information, evidence, and if we're paying attention and we're learning, opportunity. Yes, you are qualified. You are worthy of greatness. You have the potential to achieve your goals, your success, and the success of others. Our failures are battle stripes. When I was first injured, and I was back from the battlefield and out of the hospital, the military sent me back to the explosive ordnance disposal schoolhouse, where future bomb technicians were learning how to put on that bomb suit and make the long, lonely walk towards danger. These warriors went right towards the hazard so they could detect and diffuse and dispose of these implements of war. And they could return and tell the others, the path you're going, it's fraught with danger. But I've been where you're going. I've been down that path. I know the hazards ahead. Walk where I walk. Step where I step. Follow me and you'll be okay. Your failures, the dangers you've been through, the hazards that you've experienced, they can be turned into reasons, not excuses. Excuses close the shutters and slam the door on creativity, innovation, inspiration. Excuses roll up the welcome mat on opportunity and lock the door. Reasons are the lessons learned. You've been through hell. You've been to the bottom and rose again. You've been knocked down and got back up. You've felt the pain. You've walked that path. Yes, you have. You've been through hell and you come out the other end. And if you're paying attention, you might just have learned something. Now you can go back and you can tell the others the path you're on. I know because I've been there. I know where you're going. I know the hazards ahead. I felt that pain. Follow me. I know the way. We'll do it together and we'll be okay. Your failures, your experiences, those reasons, they are bullets in your resume. You are qualified. You're worthy. Don't let your excuses hold you back. Turn them into reasons. Let it be a fire in your belly. Light the fuse that causes a chain reaction, because once you turn your failures, your mistakes, those pain points in your life, the missteps, when you turn those into reasons, you know the hazards that lie ahead because of the hazards you've dealt with in the past. You light the fuse. And it causes this chain reaction from one success to the next. And then you can share that with others. And then you can light their path. And then they'll know the way. And they can share it with others. And on and on. So, is what you're telling yourself a reason or an excuse? Only you can answer. But until then, prepare for impact.